Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here. Back with some Bloodborne. Hope you guys are having a great day. We are currently halfway through the week, which is moving pretty fast. I feel like this week has been pretty fast. Very nice, very nice. We get it done right. Let's check the audio, and then we'll jump on straight into today's gameplay. I'm excited. So I did a little bit of research, and I think I know how to get to the optional boss I looked up at the end of last live stream. Let me check the audio real quick. Okay, sounds good. So I checked it, right, and it says that there's 5 bosses total in the DLC, and we've done 3 of them. One of them's optional, and then there's the final one that we still have to find, right? So we're on our journey for that. I looked up real quick how to get to the optional boss, and I want to check real quick because I think I know how to get there, according to the interwebs. So we got to go to Underground Corpse Pile. Let's see. Underground Corpse Pile Lantern. Ride the elevator up to the research hall and send the elevator back down. Back up. Wait. Ride the elevator up to the research hall and send the elevator back up, I'm assuming back down. While staying behind, a hidden elevator platform will come down with Lawrence's skull. Okay. So, I'm not sure which elevator it's even referring to here. Yeah, this guy's still tweaking. Now let's see. We gotta find an elevator of some type. What's down here? Have I been over here? Right, this dude. Fear the bells toll. Okay. Sure, man, I guess. We're looking for an elevator. Are they talking about this one up here? They're talking about this big one? What is that? Hold on. Oh, was this it? Oh. It was here. Lawrence's skull. Okay. Well, that solves a huge part, actually. Warp to the Hunter's Nightmare Lantern. Proceed forward. Proceed forward to the Nightmare Grand Cathedral, where you initially fought Vicar Amelia in the main game. Approach the kneeling flaming beast body. Oh, so I do remember seeing that, actually, and I was wondering what that was. It seemed very important. Okay. We just gotta go there, and then we'll trigger the optional boss fight. And when we do that, that means we'll have 4 out of the 5 total DLC bosses done. Crazy. Crazy. Moving pretty fast in this. I mean, you know, this is like our 4th day, 3rd or 4th day doing this DLC. So, at the end of the day, it has taken quite a bit. Like, 2 hours each stream. We're about 6 to 8 hours in. Not bad. Not bad for the DLC. It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun. Okay, so Hunter's Nightmare. We should be able to get there through here. Get over to the Vicar Amelia Stadium, and then we'll trigger the fight. Now, I have seen a little bit, right? Just judging by the corpse of the body, I would assume it is a type of Vicar Amelia, you know, variant. I hope it's different, though. I hope it's just not reskinned. That would be fun. Alright, so we gotta make our way up here to the Vicar Amelia Stadium. Trigger this. Turn out the way. Okay, we're just gonna run past these dudes. Excuse me. And we should be home free. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring in my spare time, doing another playthrough, and it's been great. It's been really fun. I ran through like 8 or 9 main bosses yesterday in a couple hours. It's super cool. Okay, so I do want to see real quick before we put this up here. Lawrence's skull. Skull of Lawrence, the first Vicar of the Healing Church. In reality, he became the first cleric beast, and his human skull only exists within the nightmare. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, he could never restore his memory. So he's the first Vicar. I need to do research. I definitely need to watch like a full couple hour video talking about the entirety of the lore. I don't know if a first Vicar, like the term Vicar, I don't know if that's referring to like the Pope of the church, or I don't know if it's more so like a werewolf, you know? Because Vicar Amelia, obviously she's like praying when we first find her, and she seems to be like a devout worshiper of this church, and then she transforms into the beast. So I don't know if the Vicar term is worshiper or if she's like a werewolf beast of some type. I would assume it's like her position in the church, but I mean, who knows? Maybe it's the beast thing. Oh, it definitely does look like a cleric beast. And this is Lawrence? Lawrence, the first Vicar? Let's see what you got for me. Wow. Looks very cool. That's a great sound design. I feel like a lot of the beast screams are like, there it is, there it is. They're all really similar. So this is Cleric Beast 2.0? Okay, that's the Cleric Beast. That's definitely the Cleric Beast scream. Okay. Definitely a lot more damage. This is small. There we go. I was about to say. Oh, I missed. Wow. One shot. I was full health. Wow. Okay, I see the type of boss this is going to be. Man. And this run back isn't going to be too kind either. He really one-shot us. Kind of went all out. Not too mad at it. I'm a little mad. No, in all honesty, like all jokes aside, nothing, and I mean nothing, could replace the torment we had to go through in last stream. Trying to get, for some reason, the weapon off of a bunch of random 2 giant shark trolls. The weapon of the one and only Maria, Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. Like, bro, that was so dumb. Why are y'all so aggressive? It's not that serious, I promise. But yeah, no, Lady Maria's weapon being hidden on 2 random NPCs, nameless NPCs in the world, bro, that's a horrible choice. Now, I would say we could use fire paper. I didn't mean to do that. We could use fire paper, but I mean, he's made out of fire. I feel like it's probably not gonna work. Okay, we need to be patient. can't even, like... Can't get my resolve back. Might be dead. Yeah, let's try this. Big hit. Nice. 320? That doesn't feel worth it. Ugh. And that missed. Okay. Help you? Help you? 812. There it is. Nice. 677. Ooh, big hit. That was a ginormous hit. I caught the tail end of that. Okay, so far so good. I'm dead. Ooh. That one-shot us, bro. It's that one attack. And it caught us with like the most, like the smallest morsel, the smallest part of his finger hit us and we died instantly on impact. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. That was a lot better of an attempt. Deals a lot of damage. For no reason. To do it? I mean, it's gotta be, right? We still gotta get it to plus 10. It's currently at plus 9. I want my HP back. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. I will say, like, my current Elden Ring playthrough that I've been doing off stream, probably like my most fun run through of Elden Ring yet. Now, I've played that game like 6 times, beating to end with DLC. It's just been so much fun. I did the Godskin, or not the Godskin, the Gold Mask ending. It was pretty cool. This is the first time ever that I did like the Gold Mask questline, which you know, really just got to talk to people. I don't remember any fights that you have to do. Just like back and forth, making sure this person's in this area. You gotta do one incantation at one point. It's been really fun. That missed. That missed too! Oh my god. Get staggered if we're too close to him. Yes, let's get some vials. Ooh, this is a long fight. I'm in the corner. This is unfortunate. Let's get out of here. Wow. Whacked us upside our head twice, back to back. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna be here for a minute. I'll get comfortable. What do we do? What do we do now? I mean, I wish we had a bloodstone rock. Where do we find one? Matter of fact, hold on. I need to get this a +10. Bloodstone. I think it's about time. There's one in Nightmare of Mensis. You have to step out of a moving cage elevator into a broken window that leads to a bridge full of winter lanterns. Nightmare of Mensis. Another in the DLC in the caverns underneath the lighthouse next to Fishing Hamlet. Yo, how's it going? Yo, what's up, Obscuria? Long time no see, man. We've beaten the entire DLC. No, we still got a ways to go, but you missed quite a bit, man. I missed you. Hope you've been doing good. There's one in Murgo's Loft. I believe you can find Bloodrock somewhere in DLC. Oh, Smeagol's Precious is here too. What's up? Man, everyone's here. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Been a bit busy? Been kinda busy. You promise you right. Nah, shout out to you, bro. I'm glad that you're here. We're currently fighting Lawrence, right? So far, right, like I said, we've done quite a bit of the DLC. We fought Ludwig, as you can see, we have the sword. We fought Ludwig, we fought Living Failures, and then the coolest boss fight in this game, by far, Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower, bro. Very cool. Very, very cool fight. Very, very fun. We made our way to the Fishing Hamlet, right? We have not found the final boss, but we're doing the optional boss, Lawrence, the first Vicar. Maria the Goat, it is, yeah. Love her. Absolutely. Good, how are you? I've been doing good. Thanks for asking. Been doing good. In my spare time, I've been playing Elden Ring again. It's been so much fun. How was Ludwig? Ludwig was a pain, a little bit. Ludwig got done dirty by the devs? What happened? What happened? Ludwig was cool. It's crazy because I actually saw like some TikTok comments earlier. People talking about like who's the best fight in Bloodborne. Someone said Ludwig's the best fight of all time. His music, the OST for Ludwig, is probably the best that I've seen so far. The actual fight itself was a little bit clunky, not as clunky as like Vicar Amelia. It was cool though. I think I liked the first phase more than the second. But I liked it. I don't think it's the most fun in this game, probably. For me, it's Lady Maria, then Ludwig. Absolutely. I put Lady Maria above Ludwig. Lady Maria, coolest boss fight. She was super cool. It was extremely fun. Very nice. For me, it's Lady Maria. Wait, no, not Ludwig. Lawrence. Oh. Yeah, no, Lawrence is just reskinned Cleric Beast, which is... You know, it is what it is. Oh my god! I wasn't paying attention, that's my fault. I'm reading comments. I'm just happy to see y'all, bro. It's great to see y'all. I think Ludwig is top 2 fights in the game after Orphan of Cause. Oh, is that the last one that we need? So that's going to be our final boss then, is Orphan of Cause. I've heard that name before. I completely forgot that's in Bloodborne. I replayed the game just to fight her, not gonna lie. She's been really cool. Orphan is the best fight in the game, in my opinion. I'm excited to get to it. Orphan of Cause. Orphan of Cause. So Cause, we've heard Cause before from Mikolash, right? Where he's like, Cause, or was it Cosm? Orphan of Cause. So Cause has to be like a super important character, right? Cosm? Don't they say like the mother of, I don't know, everything or whatever? Yup. Dang. I'm excited. I'm excited to get to Orphan of Cause. I think I mentioned it before, like when I was first starting Bloodborne or something. I have heard the name Orphan of Cause before, because people, when Putrescent Knight came out in the Elden Ring DLC, everyone was comparing them. They're like, this is just Orphan of Cause. Nice, good hit. That was creepy. Nice. Good hits. Very good hits. We're gonna charge attack. Ugh, I missed. I mean, the night guy is low-key reskin orphan on a horse. Really? Oh, that hit. Nice. Oh, wait, so now that you're here, my lore expert, what is a Vicar? This dude's the first Vicar. Is that like a position of the church? Is it like the term for like the type of beast they are? What is a Vicar? This is going to take very long to do unless we plus 10 our weapon. A Vicar is a religious position? That's what I thought. Yeah, we're dead. I didn't realize he was doing the charge attack. One shot. Great. Not sure exactly. I don't know that much of... Oh, is it like an actual thing? I thought it was... I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was just for Bloodborne. Okay, let's look it up. Vicar meaning. A Vicar is a member of the clergy who acts as a representative, duty, or substitute for a high-ranking official, such as a bishop. The term derives from the Latin vicarius, which means substitute. Interesting. Member of the clergy who acts as a representative, duty, or stand-in for a higher ecclesiastical authority? Ecclesiastical? That's a word. Wow, the more you know. So I would assume while they're not like the... Wow, we didn't even have to do that. That was so disrespectful. I'm assuming it's like, while it's not the lead of the church, it's like the temporary lead. Like the stand-in lead of the church. Which is why Vicar Amelia is kind of just in here alone. Yeah, no, we definitely need to get a Bloodstone Rock. We don't have any weapons in this playthrough plus 10. Our two guys are plus 9. Why? Why? You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it. But I'm glad you did. Let's get to it. Oh, this fight's gonna take forever. Should I do this after Orphan? When do people usually do this? Optional bosses are always like half and half. It's like Placiduous Sats in Elden Ring. I don't think you're supposed to be doing him like as soon as you get to him. Another one? Nice. Oh, of course that hit. Woo. Generally people do Lawrence after Orphan. Okay. Is that anticlimactic though if we save him for last? Should Orphan be like the final thing we do to close it out? Heard a lot of talk about Orphan. Might be dead. I'm dead. Dude, yeah, no, this fight is super wonky. Not necessarily. Okay, we'll go find Orphan. My curiosity is piqued, I will say. We should go find the Bloodstone Rock. That's really what we should do. Nightmare of Mensis. I don't even remember where it's at. We got it in our other playthrough. For those who don't know, this is technically a separate save file from our first playthrough of the game, but I matched it perfectly. So we're same level, same gear, same weapons going into the DLC. I just didn't want to do the DLC in New Game Plus because I've heard that's a nightmare. So I don't know where to find it, but it's in Nightmare Mensis. Orphan is supposed to be the hardest boss in Bloodborne, and one of the hardest in all FromSoft games, though. I do it first try, bro. Watch. No, probably not. Probably not. This will probably be a pain. Okay, we need to find the Blood Rock. Chalice Dungeons in the fishing hamlet near the Brain of Mensis. Nightmare Mensis. Main game contains one Blood Rock. Found near Nightmare Mensis Middle Loft. Oh. I'm in the wrong place. I think it'd be easier if we just teleport there. The iron door key unlocks the door to the area. Left of... Oh, right. Okay. I know exactly where that's at. I didn't find Orphan super hard, though I beat it in under 10 tries and is on New Game Plus 1. Dang. Well, you're kind of him, though. You kind of go crazy on the sticks. Middle Loft. I've been having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. I've kind of been thinking, like, after Bloodborne, I kind of want to do another Elden Ring playthrough beginning to end. But we've literally played that game, what, 3 or 4 times beginning to end? On stream before. Might be OD if we do it another time. Okay, it's the iron door. I remember we were looking for it in our first playthrough. I had trouble finding it. I don't know how much is going to help getting a plus 10 weapon, but I would assume quite a bit. Okay, it is over here. Oh, by the way, I beat Resident Evil 1 Remake Jill playthrough, and also Resident Evil 2 Remake Leon playthrough. Nice. I'm going to do RE2 Claire soon, and then RE0, and then RE1 Remake Chris. Okay. That's cool. That's fire. How'd you like it? What'd you think about it? Which route did you do? Did you... Well, I have so many questions. Now you're in my realm. Resident Evil 1, there is so many optional things to do in that game. I feel like if you do the bare minimum, you're probably missing like 70% of the game. I wasn't a big fan of RE1 Remake, but I absolutely loved RE2 Remake. I genuinely enjoyed it so much. Now, RE1, it's my favorite of all time. I can't even lie. There is so many optional things to do. Like, if you're not fighting Yawn, if you're not saving, whatever that dude's name is, Richard! If you're not siding with... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but, you know. I just did a 7-hour RE1 Remake run, pretty basic. Did you fight everyone? Did you fight Yawn? Did you fight, Tiger Claw, or whatever his name is? Also, where is this? Metal door. Why don't I remember? Who are those guys? I've never seen those guys in my life. The ending had Barry and Chris alive. Richard lived, and then he died fighting the snake. Yeah, that kind of just happens. Ow. So you probably did majority of stuff then. If Barry and Chris are there, then you did most of the important stuff. Where is this? I'm gonna look up a video. 1 second, y'all. Blood Rock location. Bloodborne. And I get hit with an ad. Yo. The true horror of today's stream. I used a walkthrough though, I couldn't find my way. Well, I'm not gonna lie, like, Resident Evil 1 in particular, I would say that's like the main Resident Evil that's like super confusing. I mean, it was the first one, you know. But yeah, no, they definitely don't tell you a lot. Okay, let's see. Here, oh, you go out. And then you go up. And then over there. You ride the elevator down. You go across that bridge? I swear I was there. And then you keep running. Then you let go of the eyeball. I swear I did that in this playthrough. And then... Well, there it is. Hold on. Then it's off to the right. Drop down. And then it's the Blood Rock. Okay. I had to watch a video real quick, dude. I'm not going to search for this Blood Rock everywhere. I honestly wouldn't have found it searching the way I have. Probably end up having to use a guide with RE0. No, honestly, RE0... RE0 is... I think it came out technically after... Well, I think before Resident Evil 1 Remake, but after Resident Evil 1. And since Resident Evil 1 Remake is, like, super truthful and faithful to the original, it's confusing in that right? The remake is still confusing, but the base one of RE0, since it never got a remake, it's just that old. Honestly, not that hard. I think you'll find having a decent time with it right here. No, I missed it! Dude, that happens every time. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. This is another thing that's like super how do you say? It's not like perfected in this game. Bloodborne has so many janky obstacles. It's unfortunate. It really is. And I'm thinking I'll wait for the rumored RE Code Veronica. Yeah, no, I think if they're going in order, Code Veronica is going to be like the next one. Either that, or we get an RE5 remake, or we get a Resident Evil 1 remake. Which, I'm not sure how likely that is. But yeah, no, RE0, like, first time I played it, I didn't need a guide. A lot of it's like way more straightforward than RE1. RE0 came out with RE1 Remake. Okay. And after RE1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica? Definitely after 3. Yeah, I guess probably after... Oh yeah, no, it definitely did come out after Code Veronica. RE5 Remake would be good. Here, hold on, let me get some place. I like perfectly timed that. Okay, so it should be down here. I see so many RE5 memes. I mean, I know the main one of the boulder punching. That's a legacy. It's like all I know about that game. That and the Wesker's 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have to spend to play with you. It's iconic. Okay, so Blood Rock should be over here. That should be right there. Sweet. Let's get on out of here. Rebecca only has 7 minutes to play with you and says Wesker. Oh, yeah. The I'm Rebecca? I don't know about that one. Unless it's from RE0. Man, Rebecca is such a wholesome character. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. Never mind. I'm not going to spoil anything. No context. You get nothing. Okay, let's see. We use one of the... We'll use this. An unspeakable mouth. Blood echoes. Then let's repair this. Oh, we didn't even need to. Whatever. It's fine. And then the Holy Moonlight Sword. Oh, you know what? Now that you're here, I actually have a question. So our Holy Moonlight Sword, for the blood gems we have slotted in, I have one that's really good in attack, and then another one that's for arcane attack up scaling. Is that the right move? Should I be using all of them into like base attack and then none of them into arcane? Or should all of my blood gems be dedicated to arcane? Because the Holy Moonlight Sword, it scales with arcane attack. But I'm assuming that's only in the transformed state. Should I be going like all attack? Is it dumb to do like arcane scaling when I could be doing like plus 348 to attack? See this one, where's it at? This one's 348, but it doesn't have any attack arcane scaling. This one has arcane 18% scaling, but it's only the 304 physical attack. I'll be so honest, bro, the only weapons I know how to use in this game are the saw cleaver on Ludwig's Holy Blade. Bruh, we'll be fine. Surely. Surely we're fine. Oh, you know, another complaint, now that I have y'all here. The biggest complaint I have in Bloodborne so far, in the DLC particularly. Why did I have to fight the two dumbest NPCs ever created in a video game just so I can get Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower's weapon? That was the dumbest choice ever. To have her weapon looted off of two random shark trolls in a damp, dank, moist, lame, lukewarm cave. Most horrible choice ever in video game design. I already fought you. I'm not fighting you again. That was such a dumb choice. Like, I really could have done the entire playthrough without having to do that. It is already so cinematic to fight Lady Maria. She's literally the poster girl of this DLC. That's like giving Mesmer the Impaler's iconic spear to, like, two random giants and then just having you fight them. Bro, that is so stupid. I just did a big circle. Where'd we go? Where is Orphan of Cause? I'm looking for him. Orphan is such a good boss fight, bro. You're in for a treat. It is the perfect representation of Bloodborne and Bloodborne's unique fighting style. I'm excited to see it. He's definitely like the highest expectations I have going into a boss. Also, I would assume we can't touch the fish the way that, like, just reading level design. Look at this. There's like pallets and everything. This is like the Killer Croc section. Oh my god. Oh, those are alive. Oh, that's disgusting. Get me out of here. Oh, this place is so gross. Oh my god. That squelching noise? Oh my god, my feet feel horrible. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it in my toes. Pause. Dude, I'm not fighting you again. Drop it, man. Wait, do I get his cloak if I fight him? I already fought him once. Oh my god. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Dude, I don't want to fight you. Look at what I gotta deal with. These are mermaids. I don't know what that thing is. He's levitating like Doctor Strange. And then this dude that I already fought. I'm not fighting you again. What is he doing in the corner? By the eye of Agamotto. Bro, I'm not fighting you. Who was that? Okay. Let's speedrun. Honestly, the hunter has such weak knees. I think if I just roll down this, I'd probably die from fall damage. Unironically. Hunter does not scale above Tarnish. I don't care what anyone says. You do not see Tarnish dying of fall damage like that. Wait, do I go over here? No. No, it's a trap. But aren't these both dead ends? Here he goes. Was this a dead end? YOLO. Well, this is a creepy hole. Oh. they're praying to something over there. Hold on. There's a lot to explore down here. I'm really curious about this ladder. Get me out of here. This is like Resident Evil 7 when you fall in that hole. Or in that like bug house thing. If you know, you know. And then I guess we go over here. That looked important over there. Are we near Orphan of Cause already? I'm not going over there. No, ma'am. I guess it still got it off. We're gonna pull this. For whatever reason, if we have to run out of here, we catch the elevator and dip. Yeah, I think a lot of people think the Hunter is stronger than the Tarnished based off of enemies they fight. But look at their actual abilities and peak performances. I think the Tarnished is stronger. Dude, the DLC, playing it again, made me realize Tarnished is insane. I did everything. Like, I beat all 15 Remembrance bosses in the base game before I got to... Also, this is almost certainly the fight, right? Before I got to the DLC. And the way they talk to you, I'm realizing, like, bro, y'all don't know who Tarnished is. He's literally fought and killed Destined Death, the Harbinger, the Keeper of Destined Death Malekith. Which is literally just Death incarnate. That's like Kratos killing Hades in God of War 3. Like, y'all don't understand. Is this Orphan of Cause? Is this the legend that I've been hearing about? Our battle will be legendary. Oh my god. Is it coming out of a womb? Bro was born 5 seconds ago. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh god. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, this boss is definitely messed up. Look at his weapon. So his weapon is like the Putrescent Knight's little wow, wow, wow. Ugh. Oh, that's sad. Orphan of Cause. Bro was looking at the moon. How you doing, man? Heard a lot about you. My name's Swaddle. Dang. Oh, look at it. Look at the item he has. Do you want to parry this guy? Oh, I do. Any chance I get to parry someone. Weapon looks so gross. Really enjoyable fight so far. Not super overwhelming, not super buggy. Lawrence. I like it so far. I don't know how kind this run back's gonna be though. Might be a pain. There's gotta be like a shortcut, right? Like the elevator? I feel like in terms of vibes and aesthetic and the meaning behind this boss, also perfectly represents what Bloodborne is about. Yeah, it really does. That little, like, that baby cry that he did when he got out of the sack. That perfectly sums up everything about Bloodborne. You missed the shortcut? Where's it at? There's an elevator wherever that goes. I guess I'll just take the elevator and see. I do need to know for future reference. In the room you spawn in, there's a shortcut that goes down on an elevator. Oh, this door. I have seen this. And this is right next to it. Perfect. Alright. Putrescent Night. Let's do it again. I wonder what these are. I'm assuming, if I were to guess, right, just randomly guessing, throwing out there, I think maybe he's like, kind of like the chosen next up to be reborn or something. And then those back there are like, yes, it's your time. That's just the vibe I'm getting. And I'm assuming Orphan of Cause is like, he's gonna be reborn as a great one or whatever they're called, great old one. I'd be more inclined to think they were worshipping the orphan's mother. That sack over there? Well, I guess it is like a mermaid thing, right? Oops, wrong one. Ugh! Oh, he directly threw that. I wasn't expecting that. I like that attack. That attack was so cool. Okay, he's throwing them directly. Frick, another one. Yeah, we gotta be patient with this fight. I believe the church was running experiments on the people of the village and also killed the orphan's mother. Dang. Oh, is that the... Ooh. He has wings? That's the Putrescent Knight. Right there. Dang. Alright, relax, relax. Can I parry him? Dude, what is he? He looks like... What does he remind me of? Okay, that's definitely Putrescent Knight. So is that. Ooh, this music. I'm not seeing an opening, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god. There it is. Really boxing. Worth a shot. Okay, I got one more. Bozos! Here it is, the big one. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. What a phenomenal fight, bro. What a phenomenal fight. That was actually really fun. The Cause Parasite. You're kind of good at this game, you know. I was working it. I reached a flow state. You didn't finish the fight. Hmm? It's not over. What do you mean? Aw, don't tell me, bro. Do I have to? What even is this thing? Woeful woman, time for respect. But that's sad, man. I don't want to have to do that to him. Ugh, look at that spine. I'm sorry. Nightmare Slain. Have we reached the end of our journey, y'all? This outfit's so hard. I never found this Yahargul drip in my first
sweet child, of course.
But it's fine.
Returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse. A bottomless sea. Accepting of all that there is and can be.
Wow. And that is that. Wow. Now, where do we go? Is there anything out here? Woeful kin of the cosmos. Therefore, no mercy for slimy things. Dude, you never know what you're gonna get from these Bloodborne. Oh yeah, that's it. Just Lawrence left? Absolutely. I don't feel like running that way back. That was a great fight. I will say that was very, very good. A lot of fun. Wow. I'm gonna save that recording. I'm probably gonna upload that as its own separate video later. Wow, super cool. Really enjoyable boss fight. I was mixing him. Halfway through it, I was like, if this isn't the run, bro, I don't know what is. We only get 60k echoes for that? Come on, we might as well buy his weapon. Or no, it said we got the weapon. Oh no. We need 20 arcane for this. Oh, I guess I know what I'm leveling up. Cause Parasite. Crazy thing, I've only played through the DLC once. Wow, that is pretty crazy. It's been a lot of fun. We don't even have enough to level up. Cause Parasite is some Is it really? Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Might as well use these. Oops.
Gammon, go on.
I don't care about Gammon.
Let me.
50? We need 50k. I mean, I could just run the thing once, but you know. Yeah, let's just do it once. Bring forth the chalice. The thing you need to understand with this game in normal circumstances, every weapon except for Saw Cleaver and Ludwig's Holy Blade is crap. Really? That bad? I mean, this weapon's been pretty good, but I will admit, like, it's definitely not as good as, like, Ludwig's Holy Blade. Because you gotta worry about leveling Arcane. And it's not like Elden Ring, where, like, if you're doing, like, a blood build, right? You do Dex, a little bit of Strength, you do Dex, and then mainly Arcane to level it up. This game, I really feel like you benefit most from, in general, just leveling up, like, one stat. And that's Strength. Sometimes you do, what is it, Skill? To level up like the viscerals, but I mean, viscerals deal good damage in this game anyways.
Go on. Very well. Let me.
I feel like this game really isn't for like split leveling, which is really weird. All right, let's try out this. I think in the game it's best to level Strength and Skill evenly. Yeah. Okay, where's my weapon? Oh, do I have it? Is it equipped? Okay, well, I might... Where's my weapon? When the carcass of Cause washed up on the coast. Oh, that was Cause! Well, duh, bro. Orphan of Cause. I don't know why I didn't connect two and two. When the carcass of Cause washed up on the coast, its insides were teeming with tiny parasites, unlike any found in humans. This atypical weapon can only be clasped tight and swung, but a Cause parasite is said to stimulate phantasms inhabiting a lumen wood. I don't know any of those words. So is this my weapon? Am I not leveled to use it? Nope, I am. Try the L2. That's what the L2 looks like. That's R2. R1. This is R2 again. Standing R2. And then the L2 once more. Do I need to, like... Wait, I remember? Don't tell me it only works in the DLC. To use it, I think you need a specific rune equipped? What? That's bull. Which one would it be, though? Guidance, Moon? Guidance we got from the DLC. This is Ludwig's. Discovered by the old hunter Ludwig along with the Holy Moonlight Sword, boosts amount of life recovered by rallying. You were by my side all along, my guiding moonlights. That was a cool fight. That was a really cool fight. That one will live with me for a bit. Here, I'm gonna look it up real quick, because I am genuinely curious. How to use Parasite of Cause. You must equip the Milkweed Rune to transform into a kin, a cauliflower-like alien. What? Someone said, dude, Cause can be one of the most hard-hitting weapons in the game. scale's 100% off of Arcane. Wait, where's the... It said milkweed? Milkwood? We need a room from finishing the bloated head quest. It will transform you into a kin. And then someone said, bro, I killed her. Are they talking about the lady in the tower? That's unfortunate. Bro killed her. So I'm assuming there's no drip from... That's the one thing about this game that, like, I mean, I really can be helped. You don't get a lot of outfits from people, because almost everyone in this game is a beast. Or like an alien of some kind. Which is cool, but like, you know? Let me use some alien drip. I'll transform into a random beast. Imagine if Cleric Beast had a set. Hardest in the game. Imagine if Vicar Amelia had an outfit armor set in this game. Absolute peak. Hello. The sunflower's still here. Good to see. I noticed that the moon's gone now that we ended the nightmare.
I have failed. Please, Lady Maria.
Lady Maria's been dead for a couple days, I'm not gonna lie.
I have failed.
Don't even worry about it. Well, yeah, what are the deal with these potato heads? That's what I've been calling them. Don't do it, sir. Don't do it. Oh my god, he was gonna do it. I'm honestly thinking I'll skip Dark Souls 2 and go to 3.
Please, I need brain.
Yeah, we still need to get brain fluid. Obscuria. Good sir. Do you have any idea where to get brain fluid? Mushy brain fluid, as she describes it. I used to think I had to play DS2 before 3, but honestly doubt it's worth it. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna play the whole series, you might as well, you know? Where would I go if I were to get some mushy brain fluid? Also, this dude's eyes. I want to help him.
Someone friend.
There's an NPC that gives you fluid in the tower. Like in this tower? What about the eyeballs? Oh my god. Why? Oh, it's mad extra for no reason. Why is she strapped to that chair? Her in the chair right there. Downstairs? No, she needs the brain fluid. She's the one that sent us on the quest to get brain fluid. Am I dumb? So that lady in the chair, the one that's strapped up with the big head, the big bloated head, she's the one that's asking for brain fluid. She's like, can you get me some brain fluid? Look.
Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid.
See, she needs brain fluid. She drops it, so we have to kill her to get it. That seems a little redundant, I feel like. And it's probably not what she wants from us. It's kind of redundant, because it's like, I mean, why would she ask for it if we gotta kill her to get it? If we kill her to get it, we get it, but then we can't give it to her because she's dead. I love the way she... Yeah, fluid. I need some brain fluid. Maybe up there? I guess we haven't explored all that up there. Leap of faith? Nice. That's to get there. think we go... I think we go around this way to get up... Oh, never mind. Hold on. How do we get over there? It's hard to tell what in this game you can actually, like, interact with. Can we actually go all the way up there? That door's open. Maybe I'm misremembering. Wait, you know the bags of meat or whatever that sort of sit on the floor twitching? I think there's one of those that drops it. Like a floor above the door that leads of living failures. So living failures is there. So there's a door up there. I don't remember how to get up there. Underground cell key. Please remove your hands from me. You gotta get... Oh my god. I'm gonna YOLO it. Oh. Wasn't as far as I thought. I guess we could try these. Sorry, sir. No, neither of them did. And now I feel like a horrible person. I think it's here. I'm gonna see if it's here, and if it's not, I'm just gonna go fight Lawrence. And then call it a day. These guys are insane. Look, it's a Resident Evil 9 dude. They're just going to the biggest circle ever. Wait. Okay. Well. Ow. Is it up here? Man, I'm out of here. I don't care about none of this. I'll look it up some other time. Alright, let's go fight Lawrence, the first Vicar. Yo, Cole, what's up, John Bloodborne? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Today we beat, Orphan of Cause. In like, what was it, our second try? Third try? I think it was our second. Pretty sure it was our second. And it was a lot of fun. Now all we gotta do is go fight 2 tries. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first one we got like, I don't know, a sixth of the health. And I think second try we did Orphan of Cause, which is pretty crazy. People consider that one of the hardest bosses from what I've heard. You know how it is. I'm at the wrong side of grace. This is the one for Ludwig. Oh, Obscuria, in your infinite knowledge, do you know why Ludwig is like half horse? What's up with that? He looks like a horse. And then he has that weird name fit whenever you kill him. He just goes insane. And he's like, oh, my sword. He literally sounds like that. Literally one-to-one recreation. I think it's just the way he got mutated by the blood. Time to fight the guy that is the reason why this game's timeline exists. Lawrence? Is Lawrence that important? That's actually crazy. Unless you're referring to Orphan of Cause. Where to beat him. Orphan of Cause is like the embodiment of the nightmare, I assume. Yeah, bro, Lawrence is the one who founded the church. Really? He didn't fear the old blood. And for that, he becomes a reskin of the tutorial boss? That's crazy. That's disrespectful. That's also disrespectful. Okay, we have a plus 10 weapon. We've leveled up our arcane just a little bit. I'm hoping this is like a better time of a fight than it was earlier. Instant stagger. Okay. Gotta get around him. He's gonna keep spamming the same. The range on this thing is pretty poor. Yeah, it is. Boo. Right there. That doesn't hit. Oh my god. I might be dead. Oh, perfect timing. Ooh. Wait, can you parry Vicar? Or not Vicar. Cleric Beast? I think you shoot its head to stagger it. Ugh. That's what I've been doing with this. It's just really hard to meet that range. Like, look at that. He can hit me from there, but I can't hit him. Might have to switch back to Ludwig's blade. Just for the power and the stagger. Oh, this boss fight is so janky. Yeah, we might have to go back to Ludwig's normal blade. His unholy blade. That's what I was thinking when I was fighting Orphan of Cause. I was like, I like the range requirement for it. It doesn't feel clunky at all. Lawrence's boss fight is one of those that feels really clunky. Do I want to? Yeah, I do love this weapon. Use the L2 on the Moonlight Greatsword more? Yeah. We'll try that. The only thing that really sucks about the L2 on the Moonlight Greatsword is it uses a bullet. So, hypothetically, we can only do it 20 times in the entire fight. And that alone, because it doesn't hit as hard as like our normal melee attack, it's definitely not enough to kill him in 20 hits. I've been trying to use it a little more like strategically to get the parries or the staggers, I mean, but it's not working. Keep running out like queso, bro. That was insane. All right, do it again. Fire paper probably doesn't work on this guy, right? Okay, bait that out. Nice. Do I make it? Yes. Okay, maybe we just rinse and repeat. Perfect range. Okay, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. We gotta stay at this like perfect distance to bait out his attacks. Perfect. Rinse and repeat. Do it again. Do it again. Wow. There we go. He has to do that little step up that he does. Just in case. Wow. That was a perfect headshot too. Come on, come on. I might be dead. Dead. Oh, that covers the entire stadium, bro. I did 2 back dodges in the time that he did that one little like lean forward and he catches us. Yeah, this fight's dumb. I feel like we just have to go with Ludwig's Holy Blade. The stagger on that thing is phenomenal, and it'll scale higher because you know it's physical, strength, all that. Boo! This is a really janky fight, though. I mean, we're not missing anything from it either, from fighting it this way. It's literally Clary Beast. With, like, 2 new attacks. So what I'm gonna do is transfer all of this. And we could do all physical now, because we don't got to worry about the arcane stat for this weapon. So 312, 326. And what is that? The Nourishing Damp Blood Gem. Okay, we gotta use that here. That's a 1. For real, the higher stack of a weapon does the more viscerals we can do on the beast. Yeah, I do think this is nice. I love this weapon. This is the first weapon I fell in love with. Wanted to use the Ludwig's Moonlight Sword, but realistically, I don't think, as Obsidian said earlier too, and he's played this game a lot more than I have, I really don't think that there's as many viable weapon choices in this game as there is for something like Elden Ring. Elden Ring, you can genuinely, and obviously some weapons are inherently just better in stats than others, but you can genuinely max level any weapon in Elden Ring and beat the game with it. There's people that I've seen very early on in the game, like before the DLC was even out, people were beating Elden Ring with bows or bare fists. I still see people to this day on like TikTok lives do level 1 runs of that game with nothing but like the starting class weapon. So you can do it. In this one, it's not realistic. L2. The L2 looks like that. I mean, you beat the game with any weapon in this game. I'm like, yeah, but it's just gonna take forever. And as far as my patience goes, no sir. Oh yeah, look at that. 600. 500. Much better. See, this already feels a lot better than trying to range him. Ooh. Oh, that was perfect! That's exactly how I wanted it to go. Yes, sir! Again. Also, the vertical attacks on this weapon, so good. So good. Alright, second phase. Getting a little wild. He one-shot us? Oh my god. This boss fight isn't intended to be as hard as Orphan to Cause, right? Because he's already taken us double the attempts. That is a scam? It is. Bro, this boss fight is so janky. That was dumb. That was super dumb. That wasn't even, like, that was half of his attack. He does, like, the little slam forward and then the reach. He hit us with the reach. And that killed us. I do feel like the big version of the sword probably better for like the stagger and all that, right? Hashtag Justice for my guy Lawrence. Hashtag give him a better boss fight. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he's so important to the lore. And his boss fight is buns. This is like if they made the first Elden Lord, Godfrey, Tree Sentinel. Like that's a atrocious thought. Take damage from that distance. That's so crazy. I'll take maybe I don't think Tree Sentinel is a bad fight. No, it's probably like the most fun fight realistically. But I'm just saying in terms of like, you know, for them to reskin a tutorial boss for someone who's like super lore relevant, it's the same thing. It's if they would have made the first Elden Lord just like the reskin tutorial boss. But yeah, no, as far as like gameplay goes, Tree Sentinel, I would say Godric and Margit are definitely like some of the most fun fights in Elden Ring. Just because you fight them as the game intends it. So you're not over-leveled, you're not under-leveled. The hitboxes are meant to be like super tutorial inclusive, like showing you how to dodge, when to dodge, range attacks and all that, like very good designs. If he does it again, I'm dead. Oh, this phase is buns. He's never done that Foxy Five Nights at Freddy's attack that he just did. There's no openings. There's genuinely no openings for the boss fight. I was way over leveled when I finally first beat Tree Sentinel. I always, like, from every other, like, playthrough after my first, I've done him, like, right out the gate, as soon as you get to the cave. Very cool. Fighting him, like, as soon as you get out, yeah, that's peachy. Oh my god. We're getting nowhere with this boss fight, bro. Look how much damage we've dealt. We've been dancing around him for eons. The problem to fight is that when he does this like move where he like buffs himself, you see some like a heal sound which buffs his resistance and the damage that he can do on us. It definitely feels like we're not dealing as much damage as we should for Lawrence. I mean, like, literally just go and look at the fight with Orphan of Cause. The damage we're dealing to him and the damage he dealt to us felt very, very intentional. Lawrence is just a scam. I've only done New Game Plus, and New Game Plus 2. Oh my god. I haven't done any other fresh saves or anything. For Bloodborne or for Elden Ring? For Elden Ring, I did New Game Plus 3 into the DLC, and then I did 2 playthroughs after that. For Elden Ring? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did New Game Plus 3, which is 4 playthroughs, to get the Platinum Trophy. And the last one was like for leading into the DLC when I streamed it. And then I did the DLC on New Game Plus 3. And then I did another playthrough of just like in my spare time a couple years ago. And I'm doing my current playthrough right now. Where I'm doing a Dog Skin Killer. That's been a lot of fun. And New Game Plus 3 is what y'all saw me fight Promised Consort Radon on. I fought him on New Game Plus 3 for the first time ever. The one and only time I fought him. And that was difficult. Obviously a lot more difficult than if I would have just beat him on New Game. Oh, and that's an instant death. Full health, by the way. This is gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long, long day. Lawrence. The first Vicar. About to take the most attempts out of any boss I've ever done. Is this gonna be the Radon of this game? So far, I don't know what I would consider like the most difficult fight in this game. I definitely struggled with Shadows of Yharnam. That was buns. Honestly, the best part of Elden Ring is Limgrave. The first, like, 2 hours of Elden Ring, I can replay that over and over. Let's change our armor set, you think so? Here, I'll do it right when I get into the boss fight. What are we thinking? Are we thinking, like, the full armor that we get from... I don't remember where we get it. Yeah, he's not gonna follow us. I gotta keep the drip. Yes, perfect. Well, like fire resistant armor? Which one's fire resistant? This one's 50. This one's 60. Is it even worth it in this game? Oh, well, look at that. Look how much... Oh my god. Our current one's 40 fire resistance. This one's 100. This was 110. Hold on. He might be cooking in the chat. We're going to look atrocious by the end of this. We're pretty decent on these. And then... This one's 60. I don't even want to think about how we look. This one's 70. Ta-da! Oh my god. Oh, dude, I look like Mr. X, bro. Oh my god, look at the drip. It's atrocious. I look like tonight. Gammon joins the hunt. Fair? No, I missed the jump attack. I wanted to do that with it. No! That was a perfect dodge. And I still got hit somehow. Turn around attack. Double turn around attack and I'm dead. Look how many times we've hit him, he should be like 3/4 gone health. Dude, this fight is so bad, bro. This fight is so bad. Bro, Mr. X chasing you in RE2 remake generally had the most terrifying thing I ever experienced in a video game. Oh yeah, he's on you, bro. Mr. X is a demon. Like when Leon and Ada joke about him, how he doesn't give up and he keeps on appearing. Yeah, that's hilarious. And Ada. Ada's awesome. She's not as good as Jill Valentine, but you know. Two legends can exist at the same time. It's just if you were to put those two legends next to each other, you know? Jill's shining like a diamond. Ada's there too, I guess. Dang. Now before the fight happens, let's use bold paper and our beast blood pellet because they can buff our damage. Okay. Ow. Do it. Okay, let's see. Let's use bold paper. Not gonna lie, Jill in RE1 is kind of not amazing. As far as her writing, I mean, the writing that they did for her as a character was like a product of its time, unfortunately. If you're talking about how she looks, though, she's modeled after one of the finest models of all time, her face model. Okay, so you said beast blood beast blood pellet and bold paper. Bolt paper? Or is bold a different thing? I would assume you meant bolt, right? Bolt paper. Like she's constantly getting saved by Barry? Yeah, no, that's unfortunately like a product of her time. Even at the beginning, where she has to get saved by Chris, and then Chris saves her, and then he has to get saved by Wesker. Chris, this way! It's like the best line in that game. Chris, this way! Okay, hold on. I think we're dealing a lot more damage, I think. No, we whiffed that! That's crazy, bro. also, who's the final boss that you fought at the end of Resident Evil 1? There's technically two variations to like the final boss fight. Did you fight the normal Tyrant or was it the Super Tyrant? To be honest, was it really easy to fight him or was it really difficult? Blew it up with the rocket launcher? Yeah, that happens at the end of the first like 4 Resident Evil games. Blood pellet again. Bolt paper. I'm dead. I played hard 1 on easy mode. Dang. You didn't really play the game. No, I'm just playing. Oh my god, it's like if you played Elden Ring with a mimic. No, I'm playing. Wait, did you play on like the super easy mode or did you play on like just easy? Oh, I'm alive! Genuinely 1 hour. Lawrence genuinely has no weakness. There were 3 difficulties I played on the lowest. Now, that's understandable, honestly, like... That game could be pretty big handful. Also, hold on, Bolt Paper and Beast Blood Pellet is doing wonders right now. What the heck? Oh my god. Did he just fire Giant? What the heck? Destroyed his legs. This is gnarly. It's like fighting a one of the lava worms in Elden Ring. You're just like dragging magma around. Okay, another Beast Blood Pellet down the hatch. Another Bolt Paper. I'm not fighting this dude again. You can't tell me that's good boss design, bro. Genuinely, you can't tell me that that's intended. Ah, that's so lame. This boss fight's so bad. It's atrocious. Look what they got me wearing, bro. Got me dressed up like a private investigator. Did y'all see the new Spider Noir trailer? That's what I posted for yesterday's video, reacting to that. I look just like that. I look like Spider Noir in his new show. I look like Nicolas Cage. I want to be able to have lots of saves, like CBA spending half an hour doing stuff just to die and lose it all. Yeah, no, I feel that. Classic lore in such a crap fight. I just know Spider Noir from the Miles Morales movies. Yeah, well, he's specifically from, like, it's that version of him, but it's a live-action show about his world, I guess. But it's made, like, even by the producers of Spider-Verse and everything. They're making a show of it. Reacted to that trailer yesterday. I hope it's good. It looked pretty cool. The story felt a little, you know, face value, I guess, which is never, like, a big issue. But I hope it takes itself serious, because his world has a very serious tone to it. That's like his whole thing. And it seems like they have like a comedic trio. I just hope it's not too focused on that, you know. Seems fun though. All things considered. I'm just glad that Nicolas Cage is reprising his role. I think he did really good in that role. Been watching the MCU TV shows. I'm gonna start soon. First 2 seasons of Daredevil, first season of Jessica Jones, and the first season of Luke Cage. I'm excited. I've been like rewatching all of the MCU movies in general, and I need to watch Captain Marvel and then Endgame, and then I'm gonna start watching all the shows. And I think WandaVision is like the first one chronologically that they released. I'm excited for that because I haven't seen any of them. But I always feel like WandaVision and Loki were like super good. Might die. WandaVision was honestly not bad. I always hear that's like one of the best. Thank God. Okay, Beast Blood Pellet, wallpaper. No way I whipped that. The splash damage from that fire is so lame. Alright. Trying to get in there with my wallpaper still up. Parry this? Probably not. I'm willing to try though. Okay, no, I think that probably would have been it. Look how many dodges I have to hit to get out of the corner, bro. This is such a bad fight. I mean, we're getting like closer and closer, you know, more consistent with getting into that final phase. You ain't parrying him? I want to see if it's even possible. I gotta look that up real quick. Can you parry Lawrence? You cannot traditionally parry him. However, you can stagger him by dealing repeated damage to his head, similar to Cleric Beast. I guess. So maybe, because we have so many bullets, maybe halfway through the fight we just switch to... the Holy Moonlight Sword, just to get extra damage off from a distance. Maybe a second phase. Man, this boss fight is so bad. Look what they got me wearing. But yeah, chat, what are we thinking for our next playthrough on the channel? What do y'all want to see? I've been wanting to play through the OG Resident Evil 3, like the original Resident Evil 3. And I have a copy of it on my PS5 that I got for $5, which is very cool. Been wanting to play through that, haven't had the time. I think I'm gonna do that. Also, we don't have enough potions. This is unfortunate. I gotta go to sleep, bro. Hey, GG's, bro. Nice seeing you again. I might call it a day soon in Lawrence anyways. I might save this for like the final one. Good luck with the fight, appreciate it, man. Let's get this done. Nice, good. That was a good trade. Nice, we just kneecap like barely. That one-shots us? Bro, that was the splash damage. That's so sad. That's so sad. I need to see if they have the blood pellets. Beast blood pellets in the shop. Definitely need more vials though. Beast blood pellets and wallpaper. That was a good call. That was a good call. Shout out to you, John Bloodborne. Let's see if they have them in stock. Wallpaper. Doesn't look like they have beast blood pellets. That's weird. Maybe they have them in the insight. Ah, here we go. About like 10 of these. And you know what? Now that we have like an actual plan, maybe we go back with this with our plus 10 weapon. See how we fare. Alright, I need some of this. Okay. From here, take off all these. And we have the arcane scaling up. Strength scaling 3.4, that's probably not that big of a deal. Arcane attack plus, wait, hold on. Arcane attack up 18%. This is add arcane attack plus 47. And arcane attack up 4.1%. Other one's probably more. I don't know, do we have anything for this? There we go. Attack up 15. Well, I guess, hold on. I gotta do quick math. 18% of 83 added, or add 47 to make it 108, and then 4% of 108. I think 18 is probably still bigger. But let's see, 18. It's like 1/5. Maybe about like 15, give or take. So maybe you get like 15 extra damage from that, give or take. And then if we do this one, where is it at? This one, 4% of 108 is give or take like 6. So yeah, I think that one's better. Other one's better. I think we're good on this. Probably good on beast blood pellets. All I gotta do is like twice. Alright, y'all. This is gonna be a long fight. For no reason. Lawrence the Random. Where's mine? There they are. My runes. I think maybe like 2 should probably be good. Alright. Got our runes. Let's get to it. Man, this fight is so buns. Let's see, for bolt paper. Dang, this stuff's expensive. Oh, we need to go back and do a couple more. Why is it so expensive? We can only get 17? Oh, we can only hold 10 at a time. Only hold 10 at a time anyways. But 17? 17 for 160k? Probably get like 300, 400 vials with that amount. Do that one more time, and we'll get into the boss fight. Lawrence, huh? The first Viper. That should be good. $239. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm wondering, going into this fight, should we be two-handing it? Like, should we have our transformed version of the Holy Moonlight Blade? Or should we do the base form? Base form probably faster, which means better opportunity for like the head stagger. But I feel like that's a lot of gambling. Like, we're probably better off aiming for getting body staggers, which is consecutive hits from our transformed version. Then again, I'm not sure which version does more damage. We're going to have to do a little bit of field testing, unfortunately. I can't put bolt paper on here. That's weird. Oh my god, I didn't turn. Okay, 600. 11? 724. I didn't mean to do that. Wow. this fight, man. Alright, come on, let's do it. Gotta time those like perfectly. Stuck on a pillar. Stuck on a pillar. No way! I should have just ran out into the open Coliseum, bro. Oh, this is so sad. It's also kind of unfortunate we can't even use the bolt paper on this sword. I feel like we got a good thing going with it though, with this strategy. When you get into a second phase, we could just really rely on like the range attacks. It just feels like it takes forever to get there. Good thing is though, only one insight per beast blood belly. Back and also did the tips that I said were actually useful. Yeah, they were. They were definitely useful. We're going with the Holy Moonlight Sword now for our attempts, so unfortunately we can't use the bolt paper on it. But the Beast Blood Belly, I feel like, it's been doing a lot of work. We've been like consistently getting to the second phase, or to the final phase, which is really good. So yeah, shout out to you for the tips. We also changed our armor to be more like fire resistant. I think that's helped a lot too. Anyways, good night. I got school tomorrow. Hey, big shout out to you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. us. I'll give it one more good go, and then I think we'll call it for today. How long have we been streaming? Oh yeah, 2 hours. It's usually where I call it. It's been a lot of fun though. Orphan of Cause was a phenomenal fight. Second trying it was a really cool experience. It's definitely a nice little bragging right that'll go on my belt now. Little notch on my belt. Just gotta beat Lawrence. Big hit. That was a good hit too. Yeah, I think we got like a system going here. Alright, well that system's completely out the window. I was hoping to hit him with a light stagger right there where he just like backs up for a second. Oh my god. That's such a lame attack. This boss fight's unfortunate. I can't believe this is the final boss of our entire Bloodborne journey. The base game. Well, I guess we still haven't beat Gehrman and I don't know if I'm gonna do Moon Presence yet. Because I've already got the ending for our first one. I think we might just do the bad ending. So yeah, I guess technically I don't know if we have to fight Gehrman in the bad ending. If we just accept it and let him kill us. Other than that, though, like, for this to be, like, the final boss of our journey is ridiculous. Wow. was that about? Might be dead here? Oh yeah, I'm dead. Oh, that reach attack. Alright, y'all, I think we're going to call it here for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is King Quado, who has an amazing day. Of course, if you guys are new, subscribe today, join the Aztec Empire, as I do post content like this daily. It's been a lot of fun playing Bloodborne. We have literally one more fight to go, which is Lawrence, the first Vicar. And Orphan of Cause definitely lived up to the hype, I think. Very fun fight. Second tried him, which is pretty cool. And I mean, overall, just really cool aesthetic. I like the arena. I like the gameplay of it. Really cool design. And I guess we'll finish it, the DLC, in the next one, y'all. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. Peace. Adios. If you guys are new, y'all know what to do. And of course, until next time. Bye-bye, y'all. Big shout out to John Bloodborne and Obscuria. And, let's see, earlier we had some Eagles Precious all tuning in. So, big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. And of course, until next time, bye-bye, y'all.